In the bustling girls' college schoolyard of Westbrook High, a group of 4 girls dominates the center of attention. Emily, the leader of the clique, has her long braided hair perfectly styled to frame her confident face. Her piercing blue eyes scan the crowd, always searching for their next target. Standing next to her are Jessica, Natalie, and Sophia, all similarly posed and polished, exuding an air of superiority. Today, their target is Lisa, a small girl with mousy brown hair and oversized glasses. Her uniform is worn and slightly too big for her petite frame. Clutching her books tightly, Lisa tries to avoid the group, but is too late. Emily steps forward, her smirk growing as she spots Lisa. The classroom is brightly lit, with rows of desks arranged neatly. At the front, Emily stands next to the teacher's desk, holding up Lisa's tattered notebook. Her voice drips with mockery as she reads aloud, highlighting Lisa's poor handwriting and messy notes. The rest of the class is a mixture of laughter and uncomfortable glances. Lisa sits in the front row, her face flushed with embarrassment, tears welling up in her eyes. Her small frame is hunched over, trying to disappear into her seat. Emily's friends are scattered around the room, smirking and whispering to each other, clearly enjoying the spectacle. The school bathroom is stark, with white tiles and a row of sinks. Lisa stands at one of the sinks, splashing water on her face in an attempt to calm down. She stares into the mirror, her eyes red and puffy from crying. The door swings open and Emily, Jessica, Natalie, and Sophia walk in. Their expressions are predatory, eyes locked on Lisa. Emily steps forward, her presence intimidating as she pushes Lisa back against the sink. The other girls form a semicircle, blocking any escape route. Lisa's face shows a mix of fear and resignation. The bully continues. The school entrance is crowded with students heading to their classes. Among them is a new girl, Maya, dressed in the standard uniform. She carries herself with an air of confidence that sets her apart. Her dark hair is tied back in a sleeky ponytail, and her sharp, intelligent eyes taking in everything around her. Maya's posture is straight and commanding, and there is a sense of mystery about her. Other students glance at her curiously as she walks by, but she remains focused, heading directly towards the school office to get her schedule. The hallway outside the classrooms is lined with lockers. Maya, the new girl, walks down the hallway when she comes across Emily and her friends bullying Lisa again. This time, Emily is shoving Lisa against a locker, her face cruel and triumphant. Maya, the new girl, steps in, her face calm but with a steely determination in her eyes. She grabs Emily's wrist, stopping her mid-action. Emily turns, surprised and angry, But Maya stands her ground, her gaze unwavering. Lisa looks on in awe and gratitude. After the encounter with the new girl, Maya, Emily and her friends are gathered in their usual spot in the schoolyard, whispering and laughing. Suddenly, Emily's phone buzzes with a new message. She glances at the screen and her face goes pale. The message is from an unknown number and contains a video of her and her friends bullying Lisa, with a warning that it will be sent to the school administration and their parents if they don't stop. Emily's hands tremble as she reads it. Her friends looking over her shoulder, their faces turning serious and worried. Emily, shaken by the message, calls for a meeting with her friends at her house that evening. The spacious living room, adorned with luxurious furniture, is in stark contrast to the tension in the air. The girls sit in a circle, their faces showing fear and uncertainty. Emily reveals the contents of the message and the video to her friends. They all watch in silence as the video plays, showing their cruel actions. The reality of their behavior hits them hard, and for the first time, they see themselves through the eyes of their victims. Determined to avoid the consequences, Emily devises a plan to find out who sent the message. They decided to befriend the new girl, Maya, suspecting she might have something to do with it. The next day, they approached her with feigned friendliness, inviting her to join their group. Maya, the new girl, seeing through their art, plays along. She agrees to hang out with them, her sharp eyes observing every move they make. As days go by, she gathers more evidence of their bullying, waiting for the right moment to strike. One day, during lunch break, Emily and her friends take Maya, the new girl, to their favorite hangout spot behind the gym. They try to pry out information out of her, but Maya, the new girl, skillfully deflects their questions, turning the conversation back on them. She subtly points out their flaws and the impact of their actions, making them squirm. Frustrated, Emily finally confronts Maya, accusing her of sending the message. Maya smiles calmly and reveals that she knows much more than they think. She tells them about her own experiences with bullying and how she plans to ensure justice for Lisa and others like her. As Maya speaks, Emily and her friends realize the gravity of their actions. Their anger and defiance in their eyes slowly give way to guilt and remorse. They begin to see the pain they have caused, not just to Lisa, but to others they have tormented. Maya's words resonate deeply, and for the first time, they understand the impact of their bullying. In fear, Emily, her voice shaking, asks Maya what they can do to make things right. Maya outlines a plan for them to genuinely apologize to Lisa and the other students they have hurt, and to start working on becoming better people. She emphasizes that this won't be an easy or quick process, but is necessary for their redemption. The next day, Emily and her friends gathered the courage to approach Lisa in the school cafeteria. The room falls silent as the popular girls, usually so aloof, walk up to their victim with sincere expressions on their faces. Emily speaks first, her voice humble and filled with regret. Lisa, we are so sorry for everything we have done to you. We realize how much we have hurt you and we want to make it right. Lisa, initially shocked and wary, listens as each girl offers her own apology. Tears well up in Lisa's eyes, but this time they are tears of relief and the beginning of healing. Over the following weeks, the atmosphere at Girls College Westbrook High begins to change. Emily and her friends make a conscious effort to be kinder and more inclusive. They start by sitting with different groups at lunch, getting to know students they once ignored or belittled. They join anti-bullying campaigns and volunteer for community service projects. Maya, the new girl, remains a guiding presence, encouraging them and holding them accountable. The transformation isn't easy, and they face skepticism and backlash, but slowly they earn back the trust and respect of their peers. One day, during a school assembly, the principal announces a special presentation. Emily and her friends take the stage, each holding a speech they have prepared. They openly admit their past mistakes, detailing the harm they have caused and the steps they have taken to change. The audience is captivated by their honesty and vulnerability. Lisa, sitting in the front row, smiles encouragingly. When it's Emily's turn, she takes a deep breath and looks out at her fellow students. And she said, "We have learned that change is possible if you are willing to face the truth about yourself and work hard to become better. We hope our journey can inspire others to do the same," she said, and waved her hand to the crowd. Inspired by the changes in Emily and her friends, other students at Westbrook High start examining their own behavior. The school community grows closer as students reach out to one another, forming new friendships and support networks. The anti-bullying campaigns gain momentum, and the school becomes a safer, more inclusive place. Maya watches from a distance, satisfied with the impact she has made. She knows her work here is done, and she is ready to move on to the next challenge. But she leaves behind a legacy of courage and kindness that will continue to grow. As the school year comes to an end, Maya, the new girl, decides to transfer to another school where she feels her help is needed. On her last day, Emily, Jessica, Natalie, and Sophia gather to say goodbye. There are hugs and heartfelt thanks exchanged. Maya's influence has left an indelible mark on their lives, and they promise to continue her mission of kindness and inclusivity. Lisa, now more confident and with new friends, also thanks Maya. She said, "You changed everything for me," she said, her eyes shining with gratitude. Maya smiles and hugs her, and she said to her, "Remember, you have the strength to stand up for yourself and others." Months after Maya's departure, Girls College Westbrook High continues to thrive. The school is a beacon of inclusivity and kindness, with students supporting each other and standing up against bullying. Emily and her friends are now respected leaders who use their influence for good. They mentor younger students, sharing their story and encouraging a culture of empathy and respect. Lisa, too, has found her voice. She joins the student council and leads initiatives to keep the school's positive momentum going. The impact of Maya's presence is still felt, and her legacy lives on through the actions of those she inspired. This is where our story ends. But before we conclude it, let's look into our moral lessons. The power of empathy. Understanding and sharing the feelings of others can lead to positive change and healing. Maya's empathy for Lisa and others who were bullied helped transform the school environment. The impact of actions. Bullying can cause deep emotional scars, but those who engage in such behavior can change if they recognize the harm they have caused and commit to doing better. The strength of forgiveness. Lisa's ability to forgive her bullies allowed for a healing process to begin, demonstrating that forgiveness can pave the way for personal and communal growth. Courage to stand up. Maya's bravery in confronting the bullies and exposing their actions highlights the importance of standing up for what is right, even when it is difficult. The influence of positive leadership. Emily and her friends' transformation from bullies to advocates for kindness shows how powerful positive leadership can be in changing a community's culture. Continuous improvement. Personal growth is a continuous journey. The former bullies' commitment to becoming better people and making amends for their past actions underscores that change is possible at any time. Collective responsibility. Creating a supportive and inclusive environment requires the effort of everyone in the community. The story shows that when individuals take responsibility for their actions and work together, significant positive change can occur. The ripple effect. One person's actions can influence many others, creating a ripple effect of kindness and inclusivity. Maya's influence extended beyond her direct actions, inspiring others to change their behavior and attitudes. This concludes our story. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share, and also touch the bell button so that you will be notified each time we put out new videos. Subscribe for more stories with powerful life lessons. Please and please subscribe to help us grow our channel. God bless you all as you are doing so. Bye bye and love you. Mwah.